I hope Soma's doing all right. He's been back and forth between his lab and Sakaki's for days now. I don't know when he's sleeping, if he's sleeping. I guess he dug out some of his mom and dad's old research notes or something. That's what he said, anyways. He was grumbling about his dad, and you know how Soma gets when he's on a rant like that. He can curse very creatively. But he had this look in his eye. It was driven, but almost excited. I was glad, really. He seemed to be getting past all this, accepting his parents regardless of the problems. And then the Nova they created turns into something like this. It's more than one guy should ever have to deal with. It'd be way too much for me to deal with. It's the same thing that happened with Alyssa. I don't know how to help him, how to make it better again. And of course, I always come whining to you for help. You serious? Like, actually serious? Well, all right then. I'll totally make it happen. Let Operation Laughing Soma begin! It is only now I realize I've never gotten him to crack a smile.
The Nova's in the area. Fan out and track it down. When you've confirmed the target, signal for backup. We'll converge and face it together. Understood?
No sign of the Nova out here either.
Guys, check out the moon! It's freaking huge.
And if the moon was our target, we'd have found it already. It's up there every night, you know.
The Nova's nearby.
Get over quick! Captain, it's bad. The signal cut out.
Now? We can't beat this thing. We have to fall back. Soma!
Seriously?
This monster roams free because I let it. And I will be the one to cut it down.
Really? Is he really doing this?
Oh. We can't let him face it alone.
On it!
I'll put you down! Die!
Soma!
Get away! Too strong!
Disengage, Soma! We gotta get out of here! Soma! Talk to me, buddy! Come on! Not good!
Do you hear me? Anyone? What's wrong?
Thank heaven you're back. We lost contact with Soma's team. We've had no comms and no visuals since they went dark. I'll ping their last known location. Go find them.
We will.
Let's move. No! I'll cover you. Nothing's breaking through!
No, you can't be.
How'd you...
Really her. What in the world was that?
Come in. Please answer. Situation report, anything.
We're here. We're okay. Hibari, send an exfil chopper right now. Put the medical unit on standby.
Right. Got it. Sending out the orders. We'll have them ready for you.
of our own. That monster managed to bring 3 of our best to their knees. They'll survive, thank goodness, but they will be laid up for quite some time to recover. Longer still before they can fight again. I am truly sorry. This was a disaster. I should have seen it coming. The second Nova is growing at a pace unprecedented. I didn't see that risk. I didn't predict it. That monster must have devoured countless origami by now. Likely a sea of twisted and chaotic bias factors are warring within it. We have to face the possibility that engaging the Nova in combat is not a viable option. If even our vaunted first unit stood no chance. To be honest, I don't know. I am at a loss. No, there is one possibility. It would need the entire first unit in prime form if it is to end better than our last attempt. Oh, it's crazy, but it just may work. We'll wait, however. No point in getting everyone's hopes up. Once the others have fully recovered, we can broach this again. Sakuya provided me with a preliminary report of the encounter. It's interesting to say the least. The girl may very well have been Shio, except we've seen no evidence of a singularity or any anomaly. Suffice to say, a much deeper investigation is in order. It all comes down to this. We cannot afford to press the Nova. The Den would be defenseless if it chose to attack us here. Moreover, until everyone is back on their feet, I am hesitant to plan further strategies. I know a lot of pressure just fell upon your shoulders, but I have every confidence in you.
Well, it's the plain truth. Leading a unit is not for the faint of heart. Am I right? Wake up one day with a promotion, and suddenly all those people, all those lives, are your responsibility. But at the end of the day, kid, you're not meant to be a miracle worker. You're meant to do some good where you can. Everyone seems to forget the captain's already got a handful with their own lives. Sooner or later, though, you'll find yourself with a hand free, and that's when you reach out to help someone else. Part of the job. Point being, there ain't no time for brooding in this job. Your team, they're still alive. Isn't that enough for now?
Our ride should be here any minute, you two.
We're ready and waiting, baby. I guess I probably could have taught you this stuff before. I know I left without giving you the big speech. How an officer is supposed to make decisions, survive, lead the team, that sort of thing. Anyway, I figured I'd pop in and give you a little touch of advice, huh? Make your life a little easier. On that note, it's about time for the chopper to get here. I am starving. And what does a guy have to do to get a cold brew?
I didn't expect you so soon. I'm sorry. This is my fault. Everyone in this hospital is here because of me. Stop! When it happened, it was foolish. Worse than foolish. Idiocy. Pure idiocy. I should have kept my head. I'm not the God-eater you are. Everyone knows. I don't delude myself, but still. The Nova, it's my responsibility. At least I thought it was. The sins of the Father become the sins of the Son. And when the Nova got loose, I saw it arrayed before me again. That sin dragged out for all to see. Or maybe a chance to bury it forever. Looks like that choice has been made for me, hasn't it? I'm sorry. I've taken too much of your time with my self-loathing. There is one more thing, however. That girl, the one that looks like... She's been sighted around the den a few times. Dr. Sakaki and I brainstormed a few theories and came up with a solid reason as to why she's here, as to who she is. The best guess we have is that she was born from an artificial Nova fragment. While it fought with us or other origami, weak pieces of the Nova may have shattered, some of its oracles seeping into the ground. Its ability to activate and ignite oracle cells may have drawn the pieces together and, in a way, formed that girl. She's so fragile, like glass or snow. No core, no heart. Right. That's right. It is only a small piece of theory, but I think I understand why she appears. It's the moon. She appears like the tides, all surrounding the wax and wane of the moon. Once, they were all the same. All part of one origami. The Nova that resides there, and the one loose here, and the girl. Let me say this once, and we'll leave it at that. That girl, whatever it may be, it's not Shio. Just a rogue element that the Nova absorbed. Some fragment of a fragment that makes it appear like her, but it's not Shio. Thank you for coming to see me. I'll be ready to enter the field again tomorrow. Farewell.